The erection cometh. Oh yeah. It's getting up there. Just gotta work it, guys. Use both hands. Hey, you're gonna get hit with an erection. There will be other erections, but they will not be our erection. Oh shoot! There's trouble with the erection.
That's why we got the forklift.
Perfect, perfect.
It means you guys can't pick up that wood all
We need
by
another
themselves?
handler for the erection.
I'll tell you what, them some big old boys.
That's a lot of wood for this erection.
Heavy erection with big wood.
Yes, erection needs big wood. Big erections need big wood. Oh yeah. And he's almost cockeyed. Woo. Yes.
It's coming up.
Oh yeah, guys. We just gotta make it fit now.
That's the hardest part.
Just depends.
Finding the holes.
Spit on it.
Hey, the guys are asking down
Oh,
there,
yeah.
Did you bring the KY? They need the lube, they need the jelly.
I got some loops. Got a lot of honey too.
Yeah, where's our Achille wing?
Don't know what I'm using honey for, but we can figure it out from there.
I like your style.
That's what she said.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you made it just in time for the erection. Oh yeah. It's not gonna last long, so you're here now. Yeah, baby. Stick it in the hole.
Growth in the handler.
Get close to the handler. All right. We have the big little rods. We have the sounding rods out. Jesus Christ. Erections are a big deal.
They are.
Yes, yes.
Last a long time.
It's going to be really disappointing at the beginning.
It's a big deal, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be disappointing at the beginning. It's going to go right back down. Then they're going to work on it, move it up, get a little top floor.
Yeah, there you go.
And then they're going to have a full, long-lasting erection.
There you go.
After 4 days, if it doesn't come down, we ain't calling nobody.
Yep, one that Colfax can finally be proud of.
Yes. This one is going to be Colfax's proudest erection. Not the last, but the first of many.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Jack, what are they doing with the telegram?
What's a telegram?
The orange thing.
It's the guy that mans the telephones.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
he's calling people.
coming in.
He's also quite strict.
Use the extra set of hands when it's not getting up right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is he doing with it? What is he doing? What is he doing?
Are they going to pull it?
As you know, is that just to get the rocks out of it? Oh, so they're using it to move the rocks. Right? So we were all wondering, why did you hire that?
It sounds like it was really all the Jersey barriers.
So they probably used to be a project on they've got that on. They've got a label. No, they've got their own label on them. I bought it for the job. Stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I'm like, wait a minute. So I think we were using it to move the blocks.
Is that where those blocks are really in the way?
It's going to go into the pit.
It's
So you see what they're going to do is chop some blocks around the telehandlers now that come out with the blocks on.
Oh wow. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
he's gonna hook it up and rip it out.
He's going to yank them out. Like,
Also, this little mini crane telehandler?
yes, it's a telehandler.
Okay. Okay.
See how the blue?
Yeah, it's just telescopic.
So it's not really big.
Yeah, yeah. It just, it goes up and it moves. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
Or to run into Jules
Yeah, you got anyone. That's
Oh, it made a lot. It's a purple crane.
no, horizontal thing.
The horizontal, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, and they used to, I mean,
He's got fireworks going for it.
Alright, fireworks! Pretty soon we'll probably hit that shots too.
but the other one's just sort of floating around.
Oh,
It
yeah.
wouldn't be Colfax.
Yes,
Wouldn't be Colfax.
exactly.
Is that it?
No, they don't
That's a good
yeah.
They've got that other block there, yeah.
Actually, I'll sit in the cup chair. Yeah, no. Yes, yes. What do you think?
I think that's inside the crane.
Yes, yeah. Oh, the cup chair's in the crane.
No, that's true. Where's the fluffer at?
I was supposed to be.
I thought we're in the cup chair.
Oh yeah, we are the cups.
We are the cup chair.
We are the cups.
Like the fluffer's the guy with the
For the
sledgehammer over here.
insurrection. Watching it rise, but having nothing to do. Oh, thanks, Bucks, baby.
I hope you're getting all of that audio.
I hope so too. This is gonna be excellent. Excellent. Can remix it. Turn it into a song.
Oh, buddy.
Auto-tune it.
You could be a fucking YouTuber in no time.
Look at that, right? Yeah.
I gotta be honest, I didn't expect that little conduit to survive.
I know, right? For real.
You better.
We love the parts of the site that are just like, yeah, it better work.
Honestly, that conduit's not a huge deal if it breaks. It's just the ground for the overhead lighting that they'll have in there.
Yeah.
So if that conduit breaks, it's.
We'll find another.
That copper will be gone in 2 months anyway.
I'm surprised it's still there. We've had a couple of pieces of copper walk off, but
You know, just hook them up to a car battery before you leave.
that's not a bad idea. I kind of like that. I'd say more of something bigger than a car battery.
Yeah.
We'll just leave a generator on all night.
Any stadium lights nearby we could hook up to? 400 volts.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we got all this exposed and a lot of it. We could probably just tap into some of Excel's shit.
Yeah.
Sure they will
All
mind.
right.
Oh, they owe us a favor or two
They're
anyway.
a public utility, right?
Right.
Oh, Excel has been
Public.
dragging their heels on this one, to say the least.
God, I can't imagine. Surprised they provide power 9 out of 10 days.
And I mean, like, look, the work that they've done has been good.
Sure.
But they were also supposed to be in here and done by last October.
Yeah.
They started in October.
Yeah.
So they really just wanted to use our traffic control, I think is what it was. All right.
Anytime you get ease it like that, you're going to try to take advantage.
I get it.
Well, no, they're not.
But they have money.
They do.
They got more money than I do.
Yeah.
I mean, figuratively, like on this project, you know.
Right.
And what I think a lot of the folks that we've been dealing with, a lot of the different stakeholders and stuff like Excel, and they don't realize that this isn't your normal just design, bid, build project.
No.
This one's a CMGC, which comes with a guaranteed maximum price contingency, right?
Yeah.
So once Kramer blows through their 300 million,
Yeah.
that's it. They're done. They're working for free, right? So we all do pretty much everything that we can to make sure that their money is being allocated correctly in case of any federal audits or anything like that, but also because we want them to come back and work for us later on, right? We don't want to just seem like, hey, Denver County just asked for all this extra shit and never paid for it, and you know.
Right.
So
No, they asked for their shit and they paid for their shit. Now do the shit.
yeah, do it right.
I mean, it's like the difference between working hourly and working salary.
Sure.
You know, you want to be paid for the job, or you want to be paid for the amount of time you're doing the job.
Right. Well, and these guys, I got nothing bad to say about Kramer, man. These guys have been stand-up excellent. Like, on a project this complex and this size, I mean, we're 10.5 linear miles, you know? So,
Crazy.
Recently we've been...
Like, what, 32 unique projects?
32 of these fuckers, and then the entire thing has underground, you know, all your drainage work, and then the whole thing will get mill and filled all the way, 10.5 miles. So, a bunch of asphalt.
And hopefully that's just the beginning.
Yeah, so they got federal on the books, and Colorado should be on the books as well, provided that we figure ourselves out politically on a federal level and find somebody that's got a federal budget for infrastructure.
At least stop unfiguring ourselves out.
Yeah, agreed.
You're one of the cunts.
Great nuts around here. Nuts and bolts.
After the erection, I nut and bolt.
That's what it's all about.
We have the best selection on
9:15.
Colfax. Yeah, baby. So he's just teaching this one. Yeah. That's all he's doing. It's called Colfax Offlane. And then the other one's still being sold.
Sorry.
We have to pause yet? We gotta wait till don't give him false aspirations. Let him get it all the way up first. Don't take an orgasm. Let your man know he's trash.
This is going to arch you back this way, right?
Yes.
Back
Arch
to the
back.
level.
So we're looking at yes.
The canopy will be slightly elevated, right? So when we're here in Colorado on east-west running, right? In the winter, sun is farther back to the south, right? Even in the dead center of summer, like the 21st, the longest day of the year, it's always just on our backside here. So what's unique about this right here is this footing closest to us will move about 3/4 of an inch every single day, just because of the placement of the sun and the amount of UV that's actually on the archway, right? So kind of where that weld is and where the rigging is attached is going to be your stress point where it relaxes, so it tends to push the footings outwards, right? So to engineer that, we allowed one footing to move, one footing to stay stationary, right? So that's the whole idea. This platform is actually two different structures. So the footing is one, and then the platform itself is another structure. So completely different, completely separated. Footings are isolated and allowed to move. Yeah. The whole footing floats. Yeah. So right now our steel temperature is sitting about 70 degrees, which is on the higher end that we want to erect it based on the base plate dimensions and the anchor bolt holes, right? So right now what we're going to do is we're going to set them down on there, and I'm going to snug tighten the bolts and allow them to be safe for us to walk away. Once that steel falls a little bit lower, probably early. This is it. Nope, I'm sorry guys. If you're trying to get in the bar, they got a back alley entrance, and if not, Pennsylvania.
The erection part.
Your exports it is.
Yes.
What was I saying?
The back right now, guys.
The temperature, right, And so what they'll do is we actually have these plate washers that will come down and sit in between the nuts and then the base plate. Once those are on and those are welded, that's what completes the composite structure with the full tensioning of the bolts, right? So rather than all of that force going into that knuckle spot and then down into the base plate itself, it goes all the way through into the foundation and moves that foundation. So if that foundation wasn't allowed to move, I'd say in the first 100-degree day you have, you'd pop that base plate. So it'd probably pull out some of the anchor bolts, and it would at least crack and rupture a 2-inch thick piece of steel. A lot of force going into that sucker. So
Pretty crazy.
without the glass, how it sits now, it's a little over 20,000 pounds. So it's not huge, but the span of it is what. Yeah. The span of it, though, is what dictates the 2 cranes. Technically, one of these cranes could pick that load, but just with the 100-foot span.
So you want to balance that.
You better find out how wrong that could go.
When it happens, it goes quick.
How much cycling does it take to move that footage?
That I would have to look. Happy to look for you if you want to give me your card or something. I'm happy to dig into that.
On the aircraft side of things, we're like, rarely am I dealing with more than maybe 20,000 pounds of pure load in any one point. And then like heavy civil is just another.
Well, and then you get into the vertical realm. So I come from high-rise construction, and then actually a lot of airport stuff. Hey, sir. Slap Frank's PP real quick.
I wonder what the gear ratio on that thing is. Can I go get
Real quick.
Quick.
Oh no! It's blowing up! All because you moved.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, so in a high-rise construction, typically my main girders connecting into columns, the reaction on like one of those connections is between 40 and about 120 kips. So a lot of forces, right?
Yeah.
For this one to be able to pop an 8-bolt connection with 2-inch thick steel, your guess is as good as mine. Probably a lot.
Yeah. Are those high rises, is that pin connections, or are you taking moments through there too?
There's a lot of moments, yeah. But when we engineer them, we engineer moments to be in certain spots, right? So that I can make that one connection very, very rigid. So in a moment connection, that weld up there where the 2 connected, complete joint penetration, right? Full pen all the way around. So our moment welds are the same thing, but just typically top and bottom flanges of a beam like that.
What are the inspections on those?
Depends on what the code wants, or what your project wants, I guess. For this one here, it's pretty relaxed. Being a 16-inch diameter pipe, you would need a special procedure developed for ultrasonic testing like we do with normal CJP welds. Our project wasn't interested in developing one of those. It's very costly for 32-time use. So what our engineer felt comfortable with is mag particle on the root, and then mag particle on the capping pass, and then QA/QC observations for everything else. So pretty relaxed, but still we have a hand in every single little part of it. So.
It looks like they're going to set. So how much was prefab brought here?
Brought in 3 pieces.
Is it still rotating?
So the 2 legs, and then the main canopy, 2 main field welds.
Yeah, it is still filthy.
Where the fuck was that staged?
Kansas.
I mean, on this block.
Right here. So last Monday we came in and we unloaded it into 3 different pieces, right? And so what we do, they come pre-fit from the fabricator shop. So they're complete joint penetration welds. The fit up is already performed in the shop in a controlled environment, and then they actually weld these bolt up tabs on there so that when we get it in the field, we align the tabs, we bolt it up, and then it's safe to leave like that, and it also stays in shape during the welding process, right? So that way. Yes, it is 100%. And then, like you said, hey, ma'am. Sorry. Critical fix, guys. Honestly, if this thing fails, it falls over slightly like this.
Like this, not like this. So like the rain will, yeah, and then the sun was coming towards the sky, and then the rain will push, more.
got a beam dropped on my head. The water's gonna run that far away.
Yeah, so the top, like the canopy part, will be covered like this.
I've been on the It's a pretty well-known rule that you don't. This one right here.
It would be. There's so many of them. They put them on. And they can run the scientists with it.
Well, yeah, I mean, really? It was I have some that are only 60 all year long. So, it all has to do with going.
That would be so cool. All of Denver's on mushrooms. Like, I'm gonna go to the campsite.
Works out. This one hit
The gear ratios on those chains.
rigging,
Question.
canopy.
Be able to do it by hand.
Yeah. I was just looking at how much he's pulling, and there's like no movement.
Oh yeah,
I think I gotta stop recording this soon to save battery. I'm at 12%.
As long as you're capturing all the audio.
Right. Well, I got all that beauty right there. Right? Yeah.
Oh, now he's got. They're fully under tension. You can see it really rotating. I wonder if this tube comes back enough to balance out the weight of the data, like the CGs.
It's probably exactly maybe not in this exact class and stuff is on there.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big
Yeah, and you're coupling out over both sides of this far apart.
It's lifting up.
This was their class. Right? All these guys are doing it so they go from I'd say on average the higher people.
If you did not have this party, you would just be complaining about it. What? Okay.
They know what's expected of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the party was extremely necessary
That's a good question. Do you
because
cast order?